going on, guys? Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling an EXT ARMA MX rear shock. So when you receive your shock, it'll either be already assembled or it'll look just like this, where we have this piece here, a spring, sticker, and the shock itself. So we also have these instruction manual here. We're going to go ahead and slide that to the side. I'll show you guys how to do this. So the first thing you got to do is take your rebound knob and screw it all the way in. So righty-tighty, it's going to go all the way in until it stops. That's going to make it as flush with here as we can get it. Then you're going to take this ring and you're going to spin it all the way to the top of the shock. Now, depending on what spring rate you have, the further you'll need to go. We're going to install a 450 today, which doesn't have to go all the way, but we're going to go a ways just so we have the room. Then you're going to take your spring and you're going to slide it on. I like to do words facing the same way as the shock, so in this case like this, but it doesn't technically matter. Then you're going to put that on just like that. Then once you're on, we're going to open this up. In here we have the base to the shock and a ring that holds it on. This is a little instruction guide, but it can be a little confusing. So if we hold our shock like this, we're going to put this just like that, and if your rebound knob is not screwed in all the way, this will not slide over. It literally is a perfect fit. Slide over just like that. It's going to be the big end against the spring. And then we're going to take our C-ring here, and we're going to put it in this groove. So this takes two hands. You don't really need pliers or a screwdriver. It'll just snap in. Then this will sit against that, and it won't go past it. See that? So now you can take your rebound knob and you would just adjust this to wherever you see fit. And then now you've got this loose spring. So now we're going to push this back down. Putting it up at the top just gives us more room to be able to slide that past that ring. And we're going to cinch this down. So once you're cinched down to where the spring no longer has play, you're only going to go about 1 to 2 full rotations. The shock was not really designed to compress the spring a whole lot. It has a lot of dampening built in to make the shock feel the way it's supposed to feel. Now sometimes when you install this on your bike and you have your bike unweighted, it can pull on the shock and it can actually loosen up your spring again. At that point you would cinch it down again till you're about 1 to 2 turns past where there's no play. Depending on the bike you install this on, you also can spin it so your rebound knob doesn't hit your linkage and is easier to adjust. If you want to do that, you just hold the top and you grab the bottom and you can just turn it. That's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. You can spin it and orient it whichever way you want.